But again, let me share this quick story about Russell, guys.
Please.
So just kind of finish it up with Russ. Again, Russell, on and off the field, he's a guy that, I mean, you'd want your daughter to marry, a guy that you'd want your kids to idolize. I mean, this guy is, by the book, to the T, a great human being. And so we won a game, and Bernie, you're familiar with where's the place that we go to at around 12:30 at night, the last stop of the night, that bar. And it's just two letters. This bar just has two. It's two words, but people just refer to it as two letters, and it's the same letter. Let me just say that. But long story short, he walks in, right, and you guys are familiar with this bar. There's spills everywhere. That's the last stop of the night. Russ comes in with a Burberry scarf, Burberry shoes on. Yeah, I mean, just dressed down. And you know, this is that bar where you're in your worst pair of shoes.
Yep.
Your back is sweaty. Yep. Just from bar hopping. I'm like, Russ, man. And this was like one of the first times he's ever gone out. I think I only seen him out for that entire year maybe 4 times.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. So this is one of the first times he's ever stepped foot out into the party atmosphere in Madison. He walks in, I'm like, bro, you do not want to be wearing that. No. You do not want to be wearing that in here. Knowing, and obviously people in here know too that you were drafted by the Rockies, so you got some money and all that. Yeah. I was like, you don't want to wear that in here. And not for the sake of if it's gonna get violent.
It's gonna get destroyed.
It's gonna get destroyed. It's just gonna get spills of beer on it. People are gonna knock into you, and your shoes are gonna look completely different once you leave. And it was funny. So he was like, really? I was like, bro, you do not want to be wearing that in here. And about 20 minutes later, he was just gone. I was like, yeah, dude, this is not the bar.
I would wear my Timberlands in there and they would be destroyed by the end of the night. You ever go in the bathroom in that place? It's like, well, they redid it. So it's a little bit nice, not really that much nicer. Oof. And there's some people in there who have went too far. I've been there for a few times, but the place is gross. But I love it, but it's really, you can't wear nice clothes to any bar in Madison because people are going to step on your shoes. It's packed.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I wanted to share that because again, Russell was this, I'm coming to Madison to play football to win a championship, period.
Yeah.
But obviously in the time we won a game and he was like, I'll step out for a bit. So you get this innocent guy, right? You know, we're so used to the bars here in Madison and everything. Yeah. We're like, okay, we know where to go. We know what time to be where. So he had no idea, just completely oblivious to it all. So it was just awesome just to see him like, yeah, dude, you don't want to be wearing that in here. Like if you like those clothes and if you want to wear them again.
Did they smoke in the bars when you were in college?
No, so they did not allow that.
I think my first 2 or 3 years, you could still smoke in the bar. Maybe
that ended, Matt. I think when you were a junior, I was a freshman, and that was the last year you could smoke in the bar.
Brutal.
No. It was the worst.
It was the worst. It was absolutely the worst.
You'd wait and your clothes smelled like cigarettes and
your hair.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
everything. And you couldn't wash it out, man. You couldn't wash it out.
Right.
You know, especially in like the commercial washers that you had down at McLean Center. Like they didn't even get like the sweat smell out of it, much less like cigarette smell. So
yeah, nicotine has a very potent, strong smell to it.
And
I would not have liked that. Maybe that would have helped out my trajectory of staying away from alcohol if they did smoke in the bars. Because I'd have been like, I'm not going.